Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to another episode of Channel Your Light, Own Your Intuitive. For those of you that are new here, my name is Erin Chandler. Please feel free to connect with me on my website at www.erinchandler.com. I have an extra special surprise. I say this because Lakshmi has been coming repeatedly out of nowhere. As I first engage, the way that my intuitive realms work is the different deities, personas, masters usually come to me, and in that moment I'm called to sit and be and receive their messages. I choose to share these because not only am I learning and divining through information for others, it really is a co-creation. I believe that knowledge is meant to be shared, and freedom and sovereignty is something that we are all intended to have, be, feel, and know on this beautiful earth plane. So let's expand and let's settle into Lakshmi and her messages. There are times on my journey where I have struggled with deep misalignment with an abundance in very certain areas of my life. Lakshmi is pointing to me. She is pointing out over and above the arc of each of our energies, the lotus flower within that sits at the base of the root, extending and intertwining. The energy of the white lotus circling in a spiral, intertwining in the holistic DNA patterning or the Fibonacci spiral all the way up through all of the energy centers and up through the pineal gland, up through the top of the crown chakra, all the way up to the soul star chakra. Abundance is written in the codes and in the energy of every individuated soul's energy. It has been overshadowed, rewritten or written over with the codes of man on the earth plane. This is both a teaching of spiritual lessons, but furthermore a teaching of divine interdependence, overcoming and transcending all that has blocked. I have Ganesha here with her. Every deity that is prayed to, welcomed into your divine energy. She is saying, we have always been there. Your act of inviting us in, of speaking a prayer of your heart and mind's calling out, is simply you opening to the concept, idea, and energy that indeed we are there, for we have never not been there. The abundance codes are written in every individual avatar, in every heart. Deep dwelling in the hearts of all mankind resides the flow of abundance, just as the blood flows through the veins and the gold wisdom is divined when the channels are open, so too does abundant flood and flow through each and every one of you. It is a knowing. It is an energy. She's showing me multiple deities overhead being placed above each individual's energy, embedded into the soul star chakra. She is also talking. I also see the deity of the supreme diva of healing. Cho Len is what I want to say, or Cho Hen is also coming in as a master, guide, and teacher. The ability to know the energy of abundance is turning from one weight of being to another. The energy will flow through you. It requires but only a moment to sense and feel the absolute divine flow with no obstacles or interruptions in this. As you move about your daily life, you will be called to come back to this flow, maintaining the frequency, gently brushing away that which inhibits, interferes, or distracts. Abundance truly comes from the flow of the heart. Focus on that which you have, a flow of abundance at this point in your life. For Lakshmi resides in the essence of the ethers all around you. As much as the sun shines, that is in abundance, and the moon illuminates, so too is that in abundance. Your breath of air, of life, of divinity, that is a breath of abundance. The fact that you wake each morn is significant of abundance, good luck, prosperity. Focus on the area or the thing or the object of your perception or focus that is abundant. Watch it ripple into all other areas of your life. She's showing me from that lotus flower, the white lotus, she says, it is trimmed with gold, each petal as it opens. Begin with the one thing. You have a prosperous energy, even if you have to find it. Dig deep, dear hearts. All of you have the abundance of breath, the abundance of your hearts, the abundance of your mind, the abundance of being. It ripples through the very essence of who you are. Find the single note of abundance where it flows like the river without stones in its way. Find this as the single flower. See it as the lotus flower unopened, not yet unfurled, the bud tightly woven as it begins to bloom. I want you to see this. She says, watch as the petal you focus on, the seed you focus on of abundance, regardless of what its focus is. Watch it bloom with each petal as it blooms from the center. Each petal will have a name, a word, a symbol, whether it is financial, spiritual, money, abundance. Watch this petal unfold and the free flow of the prosperity flow out as it unfurls that petal. And watch the next one. Focus with intention, one at a time, unfurling as the whole lotus flower blooms. Focus your energies. The deities ring true. It is an essence and an energy. As you call on each of us, we begin to walk in the essence of your fields, creating the golden path in front of you, reminding you of the different deities. Although it is an internal journey of abundance from within, so without. Calling in the deities, she is showing me, she has literally placed this deity with ancient symbols and flowers carved into the stone, into the energy. I am seeing this alongside runes. I have Master Yusui here. He's showing me the life force energy, Reiki symbols. I am seeing the Merkaba, many different, the infinity. All of the representations of the symbols have within them a sacred geometry. Archangel Metatron is referencing the seed of life, reactivating the DNA as it moves through your blueprints. This to me feels like an energetic activation at seeing and at knowing, entering into the field of resetting the divine blueprint, the energetic grid lines, your subtle energy bodies, opening to the divinity. Lakshmi is pointing to me. She says, I cannot simply just spread the energy. I cannot simply just speak the words. I cannot simply show you the images. It is a full embodiment of an energy. It is a full embodiment of good luck, wealth, prosperity. It is the divine feminine unfurling. It is the flow of the yin. It is a state of being. And this is what all are stepping into through the energy of the moon, the astrology, the planetary alignments, the chakra wheels, the Sanskrit divinity, embedded into each energetic center. All are interconnected. The meridians and gateways opening are part of the prosperity and abundance codes. Codes are simply the revelations of the flows of energy, the activations of states of being, mind, body, and spirit. She's showing me sitting quietly. Centered, rooted, divinely connected, watching the lotus flower within unfold. You call on me, says Lakshmi. My people call on me to bestow abundance and beautiful flows of energy so that my people do not suffer, relinquishing the suffering and calling forth the flow of abundance, of reciprocity, the frequency of giving, of divine love. Every time I am called upon, it is an energy that you are actually asking to grace your energetic fields, the mind, the heart, the physical body on the physical plane. Every deity plays a role and calls forth different energies. Each energy is important and plays a vital role in the life force energy of each and every individual of mankind on the Earth's plane. Many star seeds, those of you who cultivate, she's referencing Hinduism, those of you who cultivate a unity of multiple ways of being, just as Ganesha removes blockages and protects in divine order, and I so too may bring good luck, wealth, and prosperity. Each of these play a role. For if I am the deity of good luck, wealth, and prosperity, and yet you have many blockages, you will be called upon to invite the different gods, she is saying, the different gods with different modalities, different teachings to aid on your spiritual ascension journey. Pay no mind which belief, culture it comes from. Each and every one of you will be called to different cultures and beliefs, for so too have you lived many lives with each other as men, women, parents and children, siblings, peers. You, most of you have played all roles, calling forth in this life all of the teachers and ascension processes, the deities, the gods, the ephemeral realms. Mahat is the one that Mahat is the energy I have here now. all God's deities, including Greek philosophy, theosophists, theologians, the scientific realms, the spiritual energies, the realms of the mind, and the dimensions all come under the cosmic intelligence. Each serves a role and a purpose. We are culminating these as one into the great awakening, removing the barriers that divide and coming into a deeper, fuller, all-knowing of all that has been brought into matter through the collective consciousness on the earth plane. For that which has come into matter plays a vital role. Some deities are incarnated, the energy on the earth plane for the great awakening. Incarnating into physical avatars in the physical energy. One may view this as an individual person to pray to look up to learn from. Do not forget, dear hearts, the moment you call on an energy, a master, a teacher, the angelical realms. You are simply acknowledging their existence, inviting their energy into your internal world, the inner world, to help you shape and mold the outer world around you, as within, so without. Lakshmi says, as you step into this new way of being, as you are shifting and molding and playing, utilize the essence and energy of the gifts that I bring. Ganesha is pointing out to call on him. I have another teacher of old, Srivitasa. I am saying this incorrectly. There are many names that follow Mahat, Mahatma. There are many, and so too are they just a label of the individuation of the many facets and fields of matter that I have taken and created and exist within. They're showing me, Lakshmi says, focus on the lotus flower, the individuated one that ripples through your energy centers up into the soul star chakra. Mahat is showing me the soul star chakra as billions of white lotus flowers. They are all different colors. In between the white lotus flowers, there are pink. There are gold, pure gold lotus flowers. There are all colors and frequencies. There are colors that I have never seen. I do not have a label for. Some of them meld into others, and some are clearly individuated and vivid as their own. Mahat is saying this is the unity, the one of consciousness, all beings as one, and yet experiencing different individuated experiences that really culminate all of the lotus flowers. For at the base of this, they are showing me is an enormous flower, and perhaps each mini lotus flower that we are represented by is one petal on the great one infinite creator's lotus. You are called to bloom, says Lakshmi, one petal, says Mahat, at a time. This is the further expansion on the collective consciousness, each individual unfurling a new layer like peeling an onion. However, we are being shown the lotus, Lakshmi says, the scent of the jasmine, the healing of the moringa, The peace of the lavender. She's showing me grinding up poultices, creating from the gifts of the earth, of Creator, creating a world that brings us back to nature, to nurture, for nature nurtures in its wholest form. Each of you will call on Deshoinaka, Lakshmi, Mahat. Tiki, I have Marcus Aurelius here again. He is stepping in on this. I'm giggling because he seems so out of place compared to these energies. Mahat says, for I have taken many faces on the matter of physical plane, and many realms, dimensions, beliefs, cultures, and places of consciousness across the time-space continuum. All are welcome, all are valued, no one is out of place. The difference is simply an awareness. But in essence, Marcus is one petal of mine. So is Serapis Bey. So is Lakshmi. So is Persephone. And so is Mary Magdalene, Buddha, all others. They are on the earth's evolution in the collective consciousness. Each of you, each of you, my children, represent a seed of life, of potential, of abundance, of creation, of light, of perspective, of expansion. You are seeds. Seeds are meant to grow and to flourish and to expand and to bloom in their full beauty as they do. They are not meant to stay buried underneath the ground. Call on Lakshmi to begin the budding, blooming process. There, I'm seeing all of them. I am seeing each and every energy that has come to this channel to teach in prayer. Some are prayers upon the forehead, a prayer position on the heart, a prayer position on the mouth. They are pointing to the meridians. Each meridian they are showing me as the yin and the yang, despite the fact that they represent the Tao Te Ching is what I am hearing, that meridians represent a certain element. In each element, it has a specific ether or symbol or purpose. I'm being referenced the wood element. Lakshmi is taking the wood meridians and balancing them in tandem. Each of the elements are being reignited, brushed off, creating a balance. Although the meridians are shown as wood, metal, all of these different things, she's showing me that embedded underneath them, around them, is the yin and the yang. When they are fully engaged and in balance, each meridian is the yin yang symbol, and in addition, it is also the element that it is referenced to through the Tao Te Ching I am hearing. Sense the meridians, the gateways, the subtle energy bodies, the flames in each chakra energy center. Master Serapis Bey. The purpose of Mahat is to be able to envelope the different teachings of different masters, guiding a pathway for each of the individuated souls to come into an awareness. The seeding of the awareness of each master's deity's energetic teaching allows the seed to be planted in order to flourish within the inner landscape of each individuated soul. Those that will listen to this channel will attune to many different masters and teachings, for you have been on the earth plane through many different cultures and beliefs. These are the purposes of the channels of Mahat in the beginning. This transmission and channel is complete. Beautiful souls, I am always fascinated by the energies that come through in these channels, particularly ones where I'm called to simply sit down and receive the information divinely timed. I am hearing as divinely guided. My daughter Eva says, if you call, we will answer. The divine is here to help you shape and mold every desire, dream, and wish to make this world a better place. To make this world a better place, we must begin and make ourselves better individuals. And better does not mean you are wrong, says Eva. It simply means we are expanding into deeper, fuller, more whole versions of who we are. It is a process of expansion and unfurling and holding and loving, coming into the self. I wish to impart my daughter's love for all of you. It is, I am on fire right now. She's saying, I love everyone, and everyone is loved. Utilize all of the teachings that come forwards, all of the messages and the masters and the divine that comes to aid all individuals to shape and mold. Florence says, your words are wands. She is hugging the deity of Lakshmi, the goddess Lakshmi of abundance, wealth, and prosperity. She is saying, we're sisters from another life. When I say we are all in this together, says Eva, the Galactic Federation of Light says, indeed, there are no barriers. All teachings serve the collective. This is an important message for someone on here. Thank you, everyone, for joining me on this channel. I will need to go back and listen to this to take in all of the information and integrate it. Please let me know in the comments how you felt this channel, the wisdom that came through, the imagery. I'm hearing signs, signs everywhere, signs. The imagery, the teachings, the names, the understanding of it. I have absolute trust that when I sit in these frequencies, that the information that comes forward is exactly what is needed. And I am, sometimes I'm in awe, shocked, and grateful, like absolute gratitude as we fully expand into this next phase and we begin to master ourselves and create our worlds. Present the present moment. The divine present to us in the present moment is where we receive. Thank you so much for being here with me. If you would like to have a private session, you can connect with me on my website. And as always, I am wishing you joy, love, peace, harmony, abundance, a lot of Lakshmi energies, and Ganesha removing the blockages for you. Until next time, dear souls.